What's up, Coach? My name is Coach Mendez. If you're new to this channel, welcome to Championship Hoops. Today we're going to be discussing how to dominate the 1-3-1 zone defense using this alignment and a variety of techniques. The things we'll be discussing are getting corner threes, creating gaps and penetrating them, looking inside to feed the post, and the importance of weak side rebounding. So let's get right into it. The foundation of this zone offense is going to be our alignment. You're going to notice that we have 3 players along the baseline. We have 2 in the short corner and we have 1 in the deep corner. The player in the deep corner must be our best three-point shooter, and he is going to work baseline to baseline throughout the offense. Now, because he's a great shooter, of course, if he has a great look, we want him to look to knock those shots down. But we also want him to draw attention from that wing defender of the 1-3-1 zone. We want that defender to start guarding the corner and start pulling him down. So make sure your guy running the baseline is your best three-point shooter and that he's drawing attention of that wing defender. So now that you see why we have 3 players along the baseline, our corner shooter is working the baseline. He's trying to grab the attention of that wing defender. Once those wing defenders start going down, you're going to notice there are gaps within this zone defense. And now our players that we have splitting the top with our alignment, we want them to look to penetrate those gaps. Now when they get that ball, they have to have a attack mindset. Now they can get as deep as they can and get to a floater. If you allow your players to shoot mid-range, they can take a mid-range jumper. They can also just step into a high percentage three-point shot. Something else I would say is when these players look to drive towards the basket, make sure they keep their head up, because once they get that defense to start collapsing, their teammates are gonna be open, and if they find them, it's gonna be for some quality shots. Something else you need to look for within this offense, because we have 2 players in the short corner, they can work the short corner to the block. And from time to time, you want to dump that ball inside. I think against any zone defense, you really want to try to get the ball inside and get quality looks. If you have some skilled post players, look to get them the ball inside and let them go to work. Tell them, get players on their back, use good positioning, use their post footwork and moves that you teach them all year, and just get high quality shots. You do this, it's going to really stress out that defense, and it's going to open up a variety of things. Now, the best thing about this alignment is you already have 2 players in the post. But you have to communicate to these guys as coaches to go and get these offensive rebounds, get you more possessions. I know as a coach, when we're on defense, if a team is getting multiple opportunities at the basket, it drives me crazy. But really motivate your players in that post to go get offensive rebounds. And I tell them, you get the offensive rebound, it's a green light for you to shoot. Something else to discuss is everybody has to have some zone offensive principles, such as utilizing ball fakes, looking for skip passes, being ready to shoot, and we did discuss penetrating gaps. But now that we discussed these things, let's go ahead and watch some game film.
So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some game film that is just possession by possession, no editing, but I want you to see how the offense works. Here you can see our alignment. Our three-point shooter in that deep corner already ran the baseline. I think we have some good ball movement, but right now we're just hunting for a good look. I thought he could have stepped in and probably shot that. I love the patience that we're showing. We know what we're trying to do, and you can already see those defenders starting to want to cover that corner. So you can really see here the wing defenders are really worried about the player in the deep corner already, and there's just huge gaps. I think my top two offensive players split in the top just weren't as aggressive. Their weakness this past year was their offense, but you can see here he actually stepped into one. Here you see a great post feed. You know, he was able to get two over there. It was one-on-one down low or two-on-two, and we get a good look. I like us attacking that gap. I like to see him get to 2 feet and finish that, though. Just a post feed, not my favorite pass, but my guys are ready. They're expecting that pass. We get to the foul line. Here you see some of that weak side rebounding. He went up for that floater, attacked the gap. My guy was in great position, tried to box out his player and got a putback. Here you see us drive and kick. I love this play. It was halfway down, but that's our best three-point shooter. We want that. And remember, this is the offense you're going to see. That wing defender was worried about the corner. He leaves that guy open.
A quick recap of what we discussed. Remember the importance of the alignment. We're looking for corner threes. We pull down those defenders. It's going to create gaps that we must penetrate. From time to time, we need to be looking inside to feed our post players. We also need to be motivating those guys in the post to be going to go get some weak side rebounds. I appreciate you for watching, Coach. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. But I hope this helps you out, and God bless.